So fellas, man, I know y'all seen the clip. It's viral. It's trending. It got different emotions out there. I see a lot of memes from it. But what do y'all think about the Alabama brawl? Like, has it come across your page, and how did you feel when you saw the video?
Yo, I was like, I was like, okay, black folks coming together. But I hate that, it had to come to something like this for us to actually work together.
I felt the same. I kind of felt the same because I didn't want it to be white versus blacks. That narrative right there is what kind of made me feel like, man, are we going backwards, or are we trying to move forward?
Obviously, in general, it looks backwards, but I tried to look at something else to take into consideration. That brought a mutual respect. That on one hand, you see somebody that's like you in need of help, you going to help. Just as on the other side, both sides, when you look, there was people trying to diffuse it.
Yes, sir.
But at the end of the day, everybody chose sides to make things fair. Because the balance was off at one point, and then you seen other people come in to fill in to say, hey, this side need help. I don't know, I might not even know y'all, but you look like me, you need help. You look like me, you need help. And it was just a brawl out. It was sad, but I was impressed, just as we was impressed to see that black people came to help black people. You also seen white people came to help white people, where the resonance was in that we all are here to help each other. That's the one thing everybody had in respect. And so when you look at the art of war, some of the best generals, they appreciated that. You got excited when you found out what another militant group was able to do. Yeah, you admired some of their techniques and things like that, like 300 and stuff like that. Yeah, they get aroused at seeing activities like this. So it's embarrassing to see the diversity. No, the division. Yeah, but from respecting the art of war, you was like, man, y'all, nobody pulled no guns out.
Right.
That was good. That was refreshing.
Yeah, let me add on that real quick. That's the part that I'm really happy about. Nobody got extra hoes that God didn't give them, and they were throwing hands. Like, we didn't see that in a long time. I don't know if people got seriously injured, but they went back to throwing hands. That's the only part I was really excited about. No one really got shot. No one got shot, I should say.
Well, granted, I guess the circumstances, we ain't in the club parking lot or nothing like that. So that was good. Right. That was good. And the young I think he was 16 years old, swimming across the water to the other side to come defend. The man that was getting jumped. That was interesting, man. That was a whole, and most black folks can't swim. You know what I'm saying? So that was refreshing. And I know everyone's asking for his Cash App because everyone was like, man, we'd love to send him some money after that moment.
I definitely seen more. I took away from it more unity than I took away division. Because there was a misunderstanding. I seen in the beginning somebody tried to diffuse it. First of all, everybody lit. We on these boats. Yeah. We turning up.
Alcohol.
And one person, that first blow was like the kick. It was kicks in the air. And then it was punches going with the kick. It was not even, a sober threat. It was just, man, you on this Jameson. I don't know what it was on, and things to get out of hand. And then we tried to defuse it. All right, we can't defuse it. Hey, Royal Rumble. You a wrestling.
Yeah,
you're a wrestling dude.
Listen, yes,
Royal Rumble.
Yes, sir. Man, just, man, shout out. Like I said, Drego, I don't think no one got seriously hurt. I saw some bruises. I seen some cuts. I know them headshots. God knows what those can do. from the chairs. You know what I mean? I know the chairs came swinging and all out there, but yeah, I don't think. But I know they're pressing charges, and we'll see how it plays out. But
who pressing charges?
Some of the folks who got hit. You know, especially with the chairs. You know what I'm saying? I guess anybody can kind of press charges as long as you're struck. You know what I mean? You just go off on somebody. You stole somebody. You can press charges.
What was you was telling us something earlier about the chairs?
Yeah. So I think this guy is a specialist in self-defense, and he was just saying with the folding chair, once you fold it, you make it flat, right, and you strike somebody. You know what I mean? Now that is a felony, right? But if you keep the chair, like in the L, for example, like it's if you're sitting on it and you just pick it up and you kind of approach the person with the points, the stands, it's not considered what's the word I'm looking for? Deadly weapon. At that point, it's not considered a deadly weapon. So he was saying almost use that to defend yourself or to even pin somebody. That would be more ideal than folding the chair up and whacking somebody with it. So that was just good tips out there for future reference if you ever catch yourself in one of them situations and chairs are around. But man, that was interesting, man. I saw the memes. Y'all seen the memes?
Yeah, they were great.
You know what I mean? Right. Great. I just seen somebody in the gym hitting a punching bag with a chair. Like everyone's warming up with chairs now, using chairs. Man, it's iconic, man. What I'm seeing going on with that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna bring us closer together. Because it wasn't nothing anybody was proud about. So making the jokes, you got to make jokes, not make it so serious.
Right.
But I would, my opinion, I would like for us to look at it and be like, dang, we was kind of wilding. We not gonna do this no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to hear what the white people saying, because white people do a good job at not getting into stuff and making jokes about things like this. But I would love to get their reaction. Like,
you got to see some of the memes, man. You got to see some of the memes. The memes, there was a couple of them. A lot of white folks actually spoke up.
Are they laughing?
Man,
are they taking the humor?
No, yeah, they're taking the humor. Yeah,
right,
they're joking about it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, it's cool that social media actually made it to something, I guess, that we can laugh about. And again, nobody seriously got injured.
Yeah.
But was it a win for us though? Is this situation? Is there a L and a W in it?
The W come if we able to recognize that we was just lit, and there was really no racial motives there. Like if you could look at that and not see racial motives, you're just seeing two sides deciding to help their respected groups. Then nobody should be offended by that.
Let's go back real quick. If they were fighting one-on-one, I think everybody was watching. The man was getting jumped. That's when the situation changed.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think if it could have been anyone.
Yeah, it
could have been anyone. If they're getting jumped, someone's gonna come and help. I think that's what a win is.
So. The dude threw the hat in the air.
Oh, that's the most viral.
You don't know
there.
as a white person, they might be like, he threw the hat in the air. They coming, so trying to get the head start on it. It wasn't managed to where you was like taking account, and we've seen worse in the hood. 5 people stomping one dude out just for like, so it ain't something that you can point to this group and say any group wrong when we see it happening. It looked like it was working out to kind of be as fair as possible. You seen people step in that didn't really want to, but it was like, hey, that's what we gotta do. We here. Some people was there just to make sure. It was people in the midst ain't throw no blows, but they was like refereeing. Like I'm looking at stuff. I'm seeing this as I look at it as organisms fighting to defend. Maybe there was like an energetic scab in the area, and then you had there was just some tension in the air that liquor do it to you. That's like the witch hazel that's poured on this part of the planet. Yeah, and you're gonna see a little tension. It looked like it started to work itself out, and that's how I was seeing it. I would like to I meditated on it, and I had a narrative in my mind that spent off where they sobered up a little bit, and they went and brought some beers over, and it was like, you know what, we didn't mean for this to go this direction. He was a little drunk, and we didn't know what was going on, but hey, we had to come through for Then the dude was like, hey, my dive wasn't that on point, the one that jumped in the water, but I swam across just because I saw the hat go in the air, and I think there could be some laughs.
Yeah.
So roll a few, smoke it out. Maybe somebody hunch or something. Like everybody just get it out the way and be like, you know what? We move past this.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And I mean, I hope we also consider just like, when we put our minds together, man, we need to see more of that collaboration. You know what I'm saying? And we could do that beyond the fighting, you know what I mean? But beyond like throwing hands, I'm talking about business ventures, helping each other families out, whether we're doing get-togethers, just anything, man. Like, fitness, health, mental health.
Correct.
We can, even on the Haitian flag, L'Union fait la force. You talk about that all the time. Unity is power. You know what I mean? It's right there on the flag. And even when I think about Haiti, just, and I'm not saying one person can do it, but we need the artists, we need the musicians, you need the lawyers, you need the doctors, we need, just in general, we need everyone getting together to try to help each other, man.
Right.
That's just what it boils down to. And that just kind of showed me that maybe there's some hope and it's not too far away. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping more positive come out of that situation, to your point, Eric. I like that. I like that take on that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
a bunch of people was laughing, so when there's a Royal Rumble and you able to make jokes and laugh about it, versus it going very deadly, it says to me that, all right, we getting over some issues that gonna bring us closer together, like when the two brothers fight, and then after that they best friends.
It's more than just a podcast. It's exposure.